We often equate junk food to something that is irresistible or tempting, but what some people fail to acknowledge is that fattening foods actually contain addictive properties, and many have fallen victim to these addictions. There's actually a science to food addiction and why it can be extremely difficult to renounce. We have cravings where we want to eat food that we know is not good for us, and sometimes do despite caution from the rational side of our brains. Some people are able to have control over the types of food that they eat, however others are not as effective. Junk food is responsible for stimulating the reward system in the brain in the same way as highly addictive drugs like cocaine. Our brains have a reward system that serves to reward us when we do something right, including the fundamental and essential behaviors like eating. When we do something right, our brains release a neurotransmitter called dopamine, a chemical that our brains understand as pleasure. Junk food generates a reward that is much more dynamic than anything found in nature. Eating foods found in nature, like fish or banana, discharge some amount of dopamine. However, the processed fatty foods evoke the release of a massive amount of dopamine. We also get cravings, which are much different from simply feeling hungry. The problem with cravings is that they tend to dominate our attention. Cravings are produced by triggers that can be related to our senses, like smell and sound. Triggers can also be activated by emotional states like depression or loneliness. There are also addictive chemicals put in junk food that can be the source of certain cravings. Casein is often referred to as the nicotine of fast food. It naturally occurs in milk but has been altered into a concentrated form that is brought into common fast foods such as french fries, buns, milkshakes, creamy salad dressings, desserts, and even sausages. There's also the chemical monosodium glutamate. It is used to enhance flavor and it's also been found to suppress appetite, causing customers to not feel full after eating large amounts of food. Though some fast food companies like McDonald's have publicly stated that they no longer use MSGs in their menus, that is not ultimately true. They use free glutamates that mimic MSG, and these glutamates are found in beef seasoning, Big Mac sauces, and dipping sauces, as well as the French fries seasoning. When people give in to these cravings repeatedly, they can therefore cause the cravings to grow stronger, meaning that more food is required in order to satisfy, and thus making eating in moderation almost impossible. The best way to stop food addiction is by controlling the amount of addictive food that one puts in their body, like fast food or junk food. If food addiction gets bad enough, it is often beneficial to seek professional help with organizations like OA or Overeaters Anonymous.